Welcome to Level Up English, the podcast where we dive into real conversations about language, life, and everything in between. I'm Samantha, and today we're discussing personalities, how they shape our decisions, interactions, and even our success in life. Have you ever met someone who always speaks their mind no matter what? Or maybe you know someone who remains calm even in the most stressful situations? Some people naturally take charge in a crisis, while others prefer to wait in line and observe. But here's the big question. Can personality change? Or are we stuck with the traits we're born with? To help me explore this, I have two fantastic guests today. Let's meet them.
Hey everyone, I'm Jake. I'd say I'm quite an extrovert. I love meeting new people, taking risks, and jumping into new experiences. I definitely speak my mind and believe in keeping my promises. If I say I'll do something, I make sure I meet my deadlines. But I'll admit, I sometimes lose my temper when things don't go as planned. I think personality plays a huge role in our everyday lives, and I'm excited to talk about it today.
Hi, I'm Emma. I describe myself as more of an introvert. I like to remain calm and think things through before I voice my opinion. I believe in making time for self-reflection rather than rushing into decisions, but at the same time, I always try to return a favor when someone helps me. And I think resolving a dispute is always better than escalating it. So, I guess you could say, I like harmony.
That's great. We've got two different perspectives here. So let's start with a big question. Do you think people's personalities are fixed, or can they change over time?
I think personality is mostly fixed. If you're naturally adventurous, you're not suddenly going to become cautious overnight. Sure, you might adjust your behavior, like meeting your deadlines better if you were always late. But deep down, you're still the same person. I've always been someone who takes charge in group situations, and I don't see that changing anytime soon.
I disagree. I think personality can change, especially when life experiences push you in a new direction. I used to be much more reserved, but after working in a job where I had to voice my opinion and take notes in meetings, I became more confident. It wasn't easy, but I learned that I could develop new traits if I really wanted to.
That's an interesting point. Some psychologists believe in the Big Five personality traits, which suggests that while some traits, like how open or conscientious you are, can change a little, others, like whether you're an introvert or extrovert, tend to stay the same. But let's bring this into real-life situations. Have you ever had a time when your personality helped you or worked against you?
Oh, definitely. I remember leading a group project once, and I had to take charge because no one else was making decisions. That's where my personality helped. I didn't wait in line for someone else to step up. But at the same time, I tend to lose my temper when things don't go as planned. So I had to remind myself to remain calm and listen to others instead of just pushing my ideas forward.
I've had the opposite experience. I used to struggle with speaking my mind in meetings, and that meant sometimes I didn't get credit for my ideas. But I learned to make time for preparation before meetings, so I felt more confident. I also realized that keeping my promises to myself, like setting a goal to speak at least once in every meeting, helped me grow.
Those are great examples. It really shows how personality traits aren't just about labels. They affect our daily lives. All right, before we wrap up, let's do a quick fire round. Would you rather be someone who always speaks their mind or someone who always remains calm no matter what?
Oh, I'd rather speak my mind. I think honesty is important, even if it means breaking the rules sometimes.
I'd prefer to remain calm. I think there's a way to voice your opinion without causing unnecessary conflict.
Love it. That's all we have time for today. Thanks for joining us on Level Up English. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe and let us know. Do you think personality can change? See you next time.